We're back with Amber, our chaotic queen of questionable decisions, and let's just say that even though she's moved in with Grandma, she's still the same Amber. All right, so those of you who didn't read the blog post are probably going, wait, what? What? She moved in with Grandma? A lot has happened. We've had some issues. She's been hanging out with Antonio and Colton and, kind of getting into some trouble. She's been, pranking toilets, stealing small things. Colton kind of taught her the art of the dine and dash, and they've gotten in some trouble there. Things are just kind of complicated. And in the midst of all of that, she managed to get caught and is kind of facing some potential punishment for that. She was arrested, but there's a trial coming up, all of that kind of stuff. And so Grandma Ashlyn kind of jumped in and she was like, "Hey, Judy, Barney, maybe Amber just needs some time away from home. Why don't you have her move in with me for a bit?" I think Ashlyn understood that Amber was just kind of feeling a bit like neglected, not even neglected, just like she's kind of not part of the bigger family, kind of lost in all of that family. And so Grandma thought that maybe having her come to her house would help things out a little bit. It definitely helped that she had a good relationship with Grandma, so much so that she actually brought her friends over to meet Grandma. So, the relationship with them is pretty close. Aunt Kaye is a little bit of a hitch in this plan. She's she's been at home yet. She has no desire to pursue romantic relationships. She's not really interested in leaving home. She's kind of just very content with her life as it is. And yeah, this introduction of Amber, it's gonna kind of disrupt that a little bit. And yeah, I don't think Aunt Kay is very happy about this decision of her mom's to move in her niece. It's gonna get complicated. Aside from Amber, a lot has been going on with the rest of the family as well. Barney is doing pretty well. He's written a few songs. Neither was really huge, but they were enough that he was bringing in a steady income. Um, it it worked out pretty well for him. Judy was gaining some notoriety for her paintings. She kind of does like quirky, kind of line drawing type things, stickman type art, and maybe it's not like the kind of thing that draws a huge crowd, but she does have a close little amount of, devoted followers who enjoy her art. But Judy kind of just kept thinking, you know, I'm having fun with the art, but this is kind of just a hobby for me. My true passion is being in the kitchen, being in restaurants, cooking, being around food, the whole thing. And so a friend of hers who works for the local newspaper was like, "Hey, there is an opening for a food critic. Yeah, maybe you might be interested in something like that." And Judy doesn't exactly have any writing skills. It's not really a thing that she really focused on very much, but she thought she'd give it a try. So she has been taking classes and that sort of thing to try to hone her writing skills, and she's taken the job. Minimal success so far, but her writing skills are pretty lackluster. Phoenix's writing skills, on the other hand, are far from lackluster. He has actually been creating a historical chronicle, and he's just very focused on writing in very specific niches, and he's having success with that. Like his mom, he wants to improve on those writing skills. Not that he has that much to improve upon, but he decided that university was the way he wanted to go, and he wants to, really kind of get into that environment of literary geniuses. And he figures that's the only way he's going to become one. So he became an adult and he has moved off to university housing and just really focusing on his studies. Coraline, again, with the focus, this family gets very focused on things. She has decided, as the dramatic actor of the family, that she's going to get into method acting. And her next role is as a bear. And if she's out of her bear costume, she's just absolutely impossible to put up with. So the family has accepted that they now live with a bear. Um, this bear has some unique personalities compared to your average bear, but it's Coraline. We have to expect a little bit of craziness. Now, Sienna, bit of a shy type, has not had any friends up until this point. Well, Coraline was gone one day, and her friend Adrian came over, had just kind of had a really rough day, had a recent loss in the family and some other things going on. And Sienna, being just that, intuitive type, was like, hey, what's going on? We can talk about it. And she just stood there and talked it out with Adrian, was the shoulder that Adrian needed to cry on. And it was kind of just the beginning of a beautiful friendship. So then we're kind of back to Amber. As I said, she's moved in with Grandma. Grandma kind of made over her room, tried to kind of create a space that she felt Amber would be feeling comfortable. She actually retired from her job finally. It was about time. She kind of pushed herself a little too much sometimes, and it was about time she just kind of stepped back. But yeah, she's just kind of back into the same thing because now she's mentoring Amber. Her plan is kind of like, maybe if Amber is just kind of kept busy with some kind of exercise routine and different, they're focusing on baking. She's aware of her baking interest, and you got to counteract all that baking by having a way to work it off. So just it's a solid plan. I appreciate what she was going for. It's just, unfortunately, Amber has found a new group of friends to hang out with in her new town, and yeah, it's not necessarily going the way that everyone had hoped. But hey, at least she's gaining artistic skill while she's doing it. Well, and as I kind of alluded to, she did manage to get into trouble. Not only was she skipping class, but she was pranking toilets, she was planting stink bombs. It's the stink bombs that actually ended up getting her in the most trouble. And she is awaiting a trial, or a hearing. It was supposed to be on Wednesday. This is a mod, obviously, so there's a potential of things being a little difficult, but I think it's reasonable to assume that she'd start to get into some trouble for everything that she does. Well, well, that's one way to greet your friend when he comes over to visit. She got home and Colton was here waiting for her, and she can't help herself but to be a little mischievous. It's kind of her thing. Let's see. Let's do a little what's that spot? Yeah, I can't believe that he would still fall for that kind of thing. I mean, look who he's friends with. Ooh, maybe we can ask him about his prized possessions. Now, we would all hope he'd be smarter than that, but, um, yeah. I wouldn't say that she really hangs out with the smartest people sometime. Let's throw a little shade. Ah, he loves the outdoors. What are we doing inside then? Oh wait, what's this? I love mischief. Yep, I'm not surprised. Okay, oh, hello. Let's blast our ears away with that one. Oh, we don't want him to not like us. I mean, we gotta keep things, kind of, let's see, let's whine about her unfair life. That does seem like the kind of thing she'd do right now. I mean, her life is so unfair. She gets to bake whenever she wants in this amazing kitchen. There's a hot tub. There's like a whole workout collection of stuff. And Grandma made over her room with everything she could possibly need. Grandma even let her have a computer and her own TV and radio. I mean, hello. But yeah, her life is so unfair. Well, she's feeling hungry. I think it might actually be wise for us to do some baking. Now, it's not necessarily like the most filling thing, but I think it would be helpful to us to keep building on the baking skill. That is one of the two skills that we need to like master. Uh, Baking and mischief, of course. I do think having this charisma level go up will be very useful for us as well, especially because we're going to need to be able to get her out of trouble when she gets into trouble. but also she's going to run a bakery. And, you know, if we want it to be successful as a front, um, it might help if she's got a little bit of charisma to talk her way out of things. She has an amused buff from throwing shade. Perfectly delivered shade can be so entertaining. Oh geez, she started a fire. Um, 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 um. Let's call for help. Quick, call the fire department. Wait. Amber's bad luck? Wait, what? Has Amber's bad luck struck again? Oh no, she has bad luck right now? How did I know? The cat discovered the fire. Thank goodness Franklin was here to discover the fire. Oh, and some of our family has had babies, so there's that. I don't actually know. Well, Sullivan, I know. I have no idea who Evangeline is. I think she's like a cousin. Also, how much was that stove that we made that much in insurance? Oh, I'm sorry, Grandma. Oh, it's a $3,000 stove. Yikes. That's a little too, real. Wait, why can I not replace that? Excuse me? Guess we're gonna have to buy new there. Oh, she's dangerously tired. What were you doing? Grandma, go get some sleep. You need some sleep. You also need some sleep. You need some food. But, yeah, random fairies showing up. Thank goodness I set that to not happen. Maybe we should just grab some leftovers and, get some sleep ourselves. The funny part is, the fire did make her very amused because she likes being around tense Sims. She does have that effect on people. I love that Antonio is neat and a cat lover. We are going to create a little bit of a hangout with him. I think she's feeling like getting out of the house. And she hasn't seen Antonio in a while. Colton dropping by just kind of reminded her that it has been a bit, and she wants to just kind of get together with him. Let's see, yeah, just the two of you. And maybe we'll go someplace else. I guess she could go over to his house. Yeah, she's probably going to steal something. Okay, as partners in crime, we can plan to do some stuff together. Let's plan to barricade the classroom with water cups. That sounds really annoying, and the kind of thing she would do. You might want to not do that right in front of his, mom, I'm gonna guess? Oh, you're a young adult now. When did that happen? Plan to lure a llama into the workplace? You don't even have a job. What are you talking about? You can't even get your homework done. That must be his sister, then. That or his dad married young. I think these two are going to become best friends. They're already partners in crime, and that is kind of one of the challenge things. It says that you have to have a close relationship with your partner in crime before you decide to date. And eventually, if they do in fact continue with a romantic relationship, they will elope when they get married, which is fine with me. It's the easiest way to have a wedding in this game right now. I do occasionally like to do the elaborate weddings when it makes sense, but yeah, we're not having the best luck actually doing anything with you. Could you maybe get off of the chair? Let's see if we just show a little bit of affection. Riz up? How does one riz up someone? That's what I want to know. Oh, well, he is thoroughly rizzed. And now she's thoroughly tense. I don't know how that went, necessarily. There's no, like, romance going on or anything, but, I think she's just too tense. You maybe take advantage of these mirrors and try to calm the heck down. Yeah, she's breaking out. She's so nervous. She's, like, just a wreck. I think, oh, you're definitely gonna clog the drain when you're done. You're gonna go ahead and just kind of deal with the acne, clog the drain. This kind of stuff might make you feel a little better. You know, it's your thing. Now, hopefully, he doesn't come in here and see what we're doing, because that would certainly probably not help the friendship if you're, damaging his house. I am kind of curious what kind of things we could maybe get away with around here. Okay, it's only one story. I do like that painting, and it's orange. I'm gonna guess that this is one of those, like, from the gallery kind of things. Okay, so we're clogging the drain. Then we're gonna swipe that lovely picture, and we'll treasure it always. Hopefully he stays in that room and doesn't catch us doing it. Oh, he's going to bed. Well, that works out for us. He's got to be wondering why we're taking so long in the bathroom. It is a suspiciously long time to... And... Dang it. There we go again. Arrested again. Fantastic. She really has to stop doing this. You think she's going to get arrested for this? No, nobody noticed that. Everyone's like, whatever. That's fine. You can swipe that object, just don't prank sinks. She's really proud of herself. I think she enjoys getting caught. I think this friend hangout is over, too. He went to bed. I mean, Grandma is upset from raising a miscreant. Alright, as disappointed as she is, did I mention she has created a surprise here? Yeah, so she built a little bit of a place for Amber, and this business was being pretty much largely unused. So, Grandma was like, "Hey, I know what she needs. She needs something to help her focus. We're going to make use of this business space. She can sell her baked goods, she can sell some tea. Everything will be wonderful and great. Yeah, except that I've got a miscreant for a granddaughter, but other than that, it should be great." So we're gonna go ahead and register this small business, and see how it's going to go, because, yeah, I have a feeling it's not gonna be quite what we were hoping. I think we'll go with Whiskful Thinking. Little play on words. Also, Grandma clearly has some wistful thinking, thinking this was gonna work. Yeah, I'm using kind of roughly the cafe preset here, but I've added browse and buy items. So the idea is she'll have the place where they can purchase the coffee. And I think tea is also part of that. Maybe we'll just add drink tea. Now, she's going to have to bake a few things. She does have some stuff in here, but it might have spoiled. Nope, this is still good. I mean, it's poor quality, but it's something. And I think we probably should hire someone to work that, but we'll kind of need to start out kind of simply right now. I should check her luck before I go opening any businesses. Okay, she's feeling like good luck, so let's go ahead and try baking something. We'll kind of do some of the bigger skill things here, and yeah, cross our fingers. Oh, it's Neighborhood Brawl time. Now, she does have to win 3 fights as one of her requirements. I wonder if that would work on Neighborhood Brawl Day. I mean, she needs to also make some enemies, so maybe this isn't the best day for doing that, but yeah, it should be easy enough for her to make some enemies. And she's reached baking level 4, so she can now bake cheesy bread, sourdough loaf, everything bagel, sweet potato pie. She can also bake chocolate donuts, exotic fruit tarts, and mixed fruit tarts at the Cupcake Factory. I think at some point we might need to actually buy one of those Cupcake Factory things. I think they've started to find other ways to do that too, didn't they? Where we could do them with other methods. Alright, we're just going to bake up a couple of things. And the goal will be to start business at about 8 or 9. Oh, Kay has her audition in an hour. Yeah, Kay's an actress. I don't know if I mentioned that. Coraline definitely gets, it's a family thing, the drama. They're a very dramatic family. Alright, let's go ahead and open business just to see how it goes. And I think I'm going to have her tend the bar here. And I'm hoping that light comes on when she goes over here. Okay, business is open. She's tense, but hopefully not so tense that she can't properly run her business. Um, uh, let's hope it all goes well. I mean, it's very generous of Grandma to do all of this, to this major makeover and everything. It's really impressive. Could you put on some pants, please? I know it's no shirt, no shoes, no service, but pants are pretty helpful too. Or skirts, or some kind of bottom coverage. Oh, Franklin is kind of introducing people to the place, letting them in. Can we welcome people when we're tending? Like, how does that work? That might... Oh, make carrot cake cupcake. Okay. Cool. 30 simoleons right there. Okay, this could work out. She's selling lots of cupcakes, none of her personal baked goods here. Could you imagine paying $84 for a loaf of bread? Oh, we sold one of our... I didn't even see it go. These cupcakes are selling like hotcakes. Oh, we're getting a lot of teen customers, I'm noticing. Yeah, Dude, don't come behind the counter. Excuse me, sir. Welcome to the business so we can tell you you're annoying. Hey, I love that they're actually sitting down using the tables. Excellent. It's always fun when things function like they're supposed to. Alright, we're gonna be like, Ooh, wait. There's fight. Can we fight? Stop tending for a moment. Let's fight. It's Neighborhood Brawl. We gotta fight with somebody. And it's socially acceptable on Neighborhood Brawl Day. It's like the Purge. It's our first fight. Oh, customers like, excuse you? On the day the business opens, you're picking fights with customers? I like how shocked they all are. Like, oh no. It's Neighborhood Brawl Day, people. What are you expecting? Okay, did you win? Does that count? Oh, they're hugging and making up. Okay, let me see. Fights 1-0. Well, so much for that plan. Guess we're gonna have to actually fight with people on days that are not Neighborhood Brawl Day. It was still fun though. You know, she got some practice with fighting. The acoustics must be better in here. She's practicing guitar for her role. You wouldn't know that she actually has pretty decent, like, skills otherwise. Guitar's not her strong point, though. I think at some point, I'd like to put a door in here to make it easier to come and go, especially if she's going to be baking in here. Then again, I don't know how long this is all going to work out. We're going to have to see if Grandma doesn't get thoroughly tired of all of it. Alright, we sold all the bread, so I think we're going to go ahead and close for the day. Check out what we've got. We made 543 simoleons. Yeah, baking going to be pretty profitable for her, I think. Although I would say more of it was from this, and she didn't actually sell things that she had, made. But, we got the rough idea down. Hey, Amber, we're having a little get-together before prom. Do you want to join? She's part of Amber's new group, the gang. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. She's getting panicked because she's freaking out. Okay. Well, Melissa came over here, and we're gonna whine about our unfair life a little bit. And then, yeah. I think we're gonna do a little mischief. We're gonna dare her to set up a social media password stealer. That's new to me. Okay, yeah, she's in for it. Okay, cool. Yeah, you trust us a little too much considering how well we know each other, which is basically not enough. We're gonna do a little impression. We're gonna do a little mischief. Let's ask her about her prized possessions. Maybe we should come visit you sometime. see what you have. We did pick up a lovely painting, which apparently did not make it into our inventory. Hopefully it's in the household inventory. Okay, well, we kind of hurt the friendship a little bit there. Well, responsibility, it looks like. Okay, we could fight you because we have fun doing that. Convert a sim to the shady way of living. Select a sim and ask to embrace the shady. Okay. Yeah, you guys can chat. I don't care. She's very tense, you know? She's trying to get it out of her system by pretend fighting. She might come out of this one with a few bruises, though. At least they can end as friends, you know? She's feeling pretty proud of herself, so I'm guessing it didn't quite go Amber's way. We try pickpocketing her? How's our luck? Let's see. Okay, we're feeling good luck. So... okay, well, you know, we're just getting the heck out of Dodge. Alright, well, yeah. That didn't go quite as planned. I'm gonna guess she doesn't want to go to the prom with us anymore. Alright, I was wrong. Apparently we're going to prom. I don't think she's going to be the type to really dress up for this kind of thing. I do think she's probably going to take some selfies and do some goofy things. We might be able to get away with the more simple pranking toilets, but we definitely can't clog drains or we're going to end up in a perpetual loop of hiring a lawyer. Apparently the dress code for this prom was nothing. Literally. I love this face. This is such a face she would make. Alright, can we get in here, take a normal photo in the photo booth? I wish we were hungry. Let's see. Vote for prom jester. Let's vote for our brother. Because she would find that absolutely hilarious. I feel like she clearly does not want to be here. Prank all the toilets. Let's hope we don't get in too much trouble. Oh, it was really convenient for her. The way they walked out just as she was coming in. Okay, what do we have here? Can we... I was hoping we could swipe something. Of course, we don't really want to mess up the prom venue. You never did get that picture. Oh, we could take a confident picture. No, you don't care about the awards ceremony. You're, like, bored with that kind of thing. Your brother must be here, though. If we were able to vote for him. Rusty. Oh, yeah, the only one who actually wore some clothes. Alright, we can do a couple of things that she actually wants to do. Like dance, gossip, and get a drink. Actually, it does seem like things have, kind of adjusted for her, like, personality. Okay, Rusty did win Prom Jester. Yay, way to go, Rusty. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and add a little something extra to this. She is just so not wanting to be here. Okay, oh, yep. Here we go. Causing all kinds of trouble. Sabotaged fountain. Amber has sabotaged a vintage glamour beverage fountain and will avoid grabbing anything from it. Other Sims beware the effects her tampering will have on its content. Okay, but now do we have another place we can grab a drink? Okay. Yeah, we haven't done anything to this one, so we can grab out of that one. And we can try to see what happens to you. Ooh, look at it. It's got... oh, yeah. It had stuff, like, rising out of it. Look at her, look. Like, sitting down next to her, like, oh, how's it going? How's that drink taste? Oh, are you cold? What did we do to it? That's what I want to know. She's just standing here in the middle of it, like, this is, like, the silliest thing. Oh, yeah, we are totally going to the after party. There's going to be more fun happening there. One of her wants was to enjoy the rides here. So this is perfect. We're going to go ahead and ride the Ferris wheel. She's exhausted, so we probably should find a place to take a nap or something. But, yeah, I think, yeah, she's probably going to have more fun doing this. I still need to figure out how to convert a sim to the shady way of life. I'm not coming up with that option on anyone. We're going to go ahead and take a photo here in the photo booth. Kind of, you know, hit a few of her wants here. She wants to extinguish a fire at some point. And she wants to swipe an item. We need to find something to swipe. And she wants to get some sleep. Understandable. She does have some issues there. I don't think she wants to go home, though. You know, she's in that place of just not wanting to deal. Wait, why are you running inside? What am I... What? It's a blizzard? I don't know about you, but last time I checked, blizzards involve snow? I don't see snow. Do you see snow? Could that be the reason for this? Well, yeah, she's having a heck of a time getting home. Well, Grandma has gone to sleep. And, yeah, Amber's just kind of provoking her aunt a bit. And Kaye is kind of just, like, running right into it. She's like, oh. Well, yeah, hanging out with Amber has made her realize she does not want children at all. Sure, that's... I mean, we knew it was already a little bit, like, not exactly your thing, but, yeah. Oh, she looks like she's like, oh, you don't like the way I eat? Well, fine, watch this. Shove snow? We're nowhere near the snow. How am I supposed to ask her due date? Ooh, evil. Instigate. Yeah. She's totally gonna instigate her. There's just, I don't know, they just do not like each other. Who threaten her? Argue, let's see, just accused of being the burglar. No. Act tough. We gotta keep in mind, you know, Kaye is an adult, but, sort of. Yeah, let's see. We're just really, oh, we're on the schemer. That makes sense, though. Amber is definitely the one that I feel like that would be a perfect opportunity for us to explore the whole schemer path of things. I haven't really gone that route with my other... Hey, you got a promotion? Must have been who you know, not what you do. Interesting. Okay. Throw a drink at her? Are we all... We're gonna get up, pull a drink out of our pocket just to throw it at her? Yeah. Why not? Ooh, look at that face. She is mad. Lie about career for some reason? Tell her we totally are doing way more successfully than she thinks. Yeah, let's accuse her of being the burglar for some reason. A little mischief tossed in there. Let's describe the apocalypse. Ooh. Tell about the urban legends. I mean, we do have to keep in mind Amber is evil. And she's kind of, like, been brought into this household, and Kaye was, like, all set with things. You know, she was figuring when her mom passes away that the house is going to be hers. Now there's suddenly someone else here, and it's kind of disrupting her whole thought process and plans and all of that kind of stuff. And, oh, and we're doing this in front of Grandma? Oof, not smart. Oh, we're gonna shove her. We're totally gonna shove her. Yep. Oh. Okay, you're gonna shove that. You're not gonna put up with that. You're a very immature adult. I'm just gonna say it. So you're going to yell at her. We are not angry enough at her yet. I think part of it is we don't have enough. Oh wait, you can shove. You can mock her acne. We know that that's like a thing that really bugs Amber, so... And Kaye's gonna know that, so she's gonna be like, just rude. And her outfit, oh, yeah. That's gonna be the stuff that matters to Kay, you know, like appearances and stuff. She's an actor, she's very much into that, like, you know, image is everything kind of mentality. We're gonna shove her again. We're just, this whole fight is just over silly stuff. It's been like stewing. Ooh, she's gonna laugh at her embarrassment. Rude. Ooh, how about threaten her a little? I'm curious what that is all about. Ooh, oh, okay. Ooh, she's getting in her face. Ooh, you're loving this. You are just loving being this person. Let's jeer. Oh, you got work in an hour. Yeah, this is really gonna help you when you go to work. Getting into a fight beforehand, I feel like that's not gonna go well. Belittle her anger. Ooh. Okay then. Oh, she is fuming. Meanwhile, Amber is just like, this is great. I love this. We despise each other now. Can we fight though? Because that was my goal here. Declare her an enemy. Yeah. Let's live in a household with our first enemy. That's the way to go. That's surely not going to go horribly, horribly wrong. Whoa, that music was very dramatic. Can we shove you again? I want to fight with you before you go to work. Be funny if you go to work with a black eye. No, it would not be funny, but it's The Sims. Different things are funny than they are in real life. Can we pickpocket her while we're at it? I don't think she's going to trust us. Wow, I feel like we can't fight her. I wonder if it's because she's an adult and we're a teen. Yeah, you're gonna go ahead and go to work. I guess. Oh, jeez, that's an outfit we could mock. Okay, and I think Grandma's gonna step in here, and she's gonna be a little upset. Teen behavior. Let's see. Give her a talking to. That behavior was uncalled for. And, I mean, she should have stepped in before this point, but we were having a little bit too much fun trying to get her to, oh, Phoenix is calling. Hey, Grandma, some of the family are getting together for a family barbecue at the park. Come join us. Sure. It's a little weird you didn't invite your sister, but understandable at the same time. Okay, that's a weird way to give her a talking to. Oh. Okay, she's trying to give the calm version of it. And, give life lessons on responsibility. I don't think it's going to do her any good, but, discuss her recent behavior. This is very awkward, apparently. We're not loving this. And, oh, argue about school. You know, she's been getting in trouble because she doesn't even do her homework. She has yet to ever do homework. Like, her entire life. I'm still not 100% sure how she got into high school, considering she never does her work. Argue a little bit? Yes, it will be difficult. It would totally be difficult after everything. For us to have a difficult relationship, yeah. Order to clean. Ooh, yeah, we order her to clean. See how well that goes, because Amber never cleans up after herself. Okay, well, they both felt like they won that, and I feel like their relationship is suffering slightly. They were best friends. How are we even family? Ashlyn struggles to comprehend how she can be related to some of her family members. Family can be so difficult sometimes. Yes, yes, they can. Oh, we just got notice that Sienna has aged up to a teen. I think it might be time to stop back at home. And there's Sienna, all aged up as a teen. It does look like she is a vegetarian, a loner, skeptical, and cheeky. But she also has an interest in the fairy stories, which I had been kind of thinking that all along, that it might be fun if she were one to become a fairy or explore that aspect of things. She's a skeptic to begin with, so having her maybe run into something that she couldn't explain might change her mind about some things. And with that, that's where I'm going to wrap things up for today. I'm really hoping that we get to actually see what happens with the whole court case and everything. I'm really surprised nothing has come up, but I think because she keeps doing things that are wrong, it keeps pushing that court date back. So I'm trying to keep her out of trouble for a little bit just to see that kind of come to fruition. Um, I think for the most part, though, we're going to just kind of skip ahead. The next video will be probably about the time when Amber is reaching adulthood. If there are any other like major changes, I think we'll kind of jump back in and do a little bit of a video of that. But I think we're pretty much good where she is. I don't want to advance too far as a teen into her aspirations and such because then we don't have anything to do when she's an adult. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day and keep on being perfectly you.